Good morning, my beautiful royal family. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. I got to talk to y'all real quick. We got to look at something here. I'm going to read an article to you that came out 2 days ago, but this is something that is making its rounds on the major news circuits, on all of the major news sites and everything. All right, let me read this to you. Massive, mysterious, hot blob beneath eastern U.S. moving toward New York, puzzling scientists. Now, I'm going to hold all my opinions until this is over. Watch this. Let me read this here. Let me read this. Is this the start of New York City? UK scientists have discovered a massive blob of rock underneath the Appalachian Mountains that's slowly oozing its way toward New York City, per a slimy new study published in the journal Geology. Now, like I told y'all before, even when you're watching the news, right, they do things and put things in there to make you laugh. Remember when we had the Miami TRF news when the aliens showed up in Miami? And remember when I went over, I was telling y'all how these news anchors, what they do, they make light of the situation. They make light of it, like what they're doing right now. Is this the start of New York City? Yeah. And per a slimy new study and everything, they're doing those anecdotes. They also do that in their journalism as well. Quote, this thermal upwelling has long been a puzzling feature of North American geology, end quote. The study-led author Thomas Gernon, professor of earth science at the University of Southampton, said in a statement. Officially dubbed the Northern Appalachian Anomaly, NAA. Stop. I got to stop there for a second because now they gave this thing a name and a location under those Appalachian Mountains. Now, I know we haven't talked a lot about that, but there are many of us within our family that have spoken about the things that are happening in Appalachia, in the Appalachian Mountains and everything. And there is nothing good about those stories. I would love to come out and start talking to y'all about that, but some of y'all can't even deal with the things that I show evidence of, and y'all still can't deal with that. So we're certainly not going to talk about the things about Appalachian Mountains. Let me start again. Officially dubbed the Northern Appalachian Anomaly, NAA, this subterranean slime ball sits 125 feet deep underground and extends 220 miles across New England. The team reportedly discovered it using seismic tomography, a method akin to taking a giant CAT scan of the Earth. So let me ask y'all a question. First, number one, why y'all looking? What caused y'all to do that? So all of a sudden this anomaly appears, and then now these tsunamis, earthquakes, volcanic activity, all these things that are happening now, right? But yeah, okay. Just watch. I'm saying all this here so that when we get to the part, you're going to be like, what? Watch. While originally thought to have formed 180 million years ago, there they go with that nonsense again, when North America broke away from Africa, the new research suggests that it appeared 80 million years ago when the precursor landmasses to Canada and Greenland were splitting apart, Live Science reported. So it went okay, hold on a second. These people are so stupid. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. So wait a second. It went from 180 million years to 80 million years. So they just went ahead and wiped off 100 million years. This is science now, by the way. Okay. Quote, it lies beneath the part of the continent that's been tectonically quiet for 180 million years. So the idea that it was just a leftover from when the landmass broke apart never quite stacked up, end quote, said Gernon. So they don't know what they're talking about, admittingly. In a study published last year in the journal Nature, the team described how this molten mantle molasses is created when rock sitting just outside the Earth's, let's see, well, now they playing now because of the screen move when I did that. Yeah, I imagine why. Let me start that over. In a study published last year in the journal Nature, the team described how this molten mantle molasses is created when rock when hot rock sitting just outside the Earth's core rises to fill cracks in the crust caused by land rifts. Stop for a second. Did y'all hear what that said? It's actually rising and filling up in the cracks. It's rising, so it's coming through the Earth. Something that's 220 miles wide. And it's moving under the Earth. It's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. So now I'm going to ask y'all a question. They just said that thing was rock, but they also said it was slimy. I'm not sure if you ever held a rock before and held slime. Those two are not of the same consistency. You see where their lies are? Here's their lies. I tell y'all all the time, when you read what they say, pay attention. You got to read slow because they lie. And we're picking the bones out this lie right now. All right, let's continue. When this material eventually cools, it sinks or dips or drips, causing a ripple effect along the lower surface of the continents that has been called mantle waves. Waves and all this stuff now, those same waves that's causing these tsunamis and everything on Earth. Okay, but as we continue reading, watch just how stupid it gets. By using a combination of direct geological observations, computer simulations, and model plate tectonics and geodynamics, the team was able to replicate the formation of a hot blob 1,120 miles northeast of the Appalachians. They found that the primordial ooze was moving southwest at a clip of 12 miles every 12 million years. Really? How the fuck we are able to record that 12 million years ago? They lie! They lie! And they put all their lies and shit out for the public. Yeah, we can't make this up. But oh, we're not done. Because we're about to get to the real part. Watch this. At this rate, y'all got to prepare yourselves for this right now. Watch this. At this rate, researchers estimate that Blobzilla, you see, will reach New York in 10 to 15 million years. Like a very slow moving B-movie monster, it takes a while for underground movements to make a splash in the Big Apple. I'm just going to ask y'all a question, the very obvious question. If it takes 15 million years, then why are y'all telling us about this now? You see, because it really doesn't take 15 million years. What they have to do is keep the public calm. This would not be making every major news circuit if it wasn't a threat. It's a threat. But 15 million years is something to make you feel a little bit more calm. If they're able to track it, if they're seeing it move, if they see the movement from New England to New York, then guess what? That thing is moving pretty fast now, isn't it? All of the evidence is surrounding this planet, from volcanic eruptions to heat, this magnified heat that we're not being bothered with, by the way, not us melanated people. But for some reason, y'all just want to lie. Y'all just want to come out. And again, this is in the New York Post. It was posted 2 days ago. Go look it up for yourself. It's right there. I told you the title. And it's not only on the New York Post. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. But again, they got to make you calm. They got to make you calm. Let me read a little bit more. The simulation also showed that the blob may have helped uplift the Appalachians, explaining why the mountain range remained so high despite significant erosion over the past 20 million years. How are you guys able to record this? They lie. This Earth has not been here 20 million years. This Earth hasn't been here 15,000 years. Not even 10. All you gotta do is go from the Bible, the account of Genesis, and count the generations. That's what you gotta do. We're not even past 8,000 years. You know that, right? Just count the generations. Why do they lie? I'm not even going to read any more of that nonsense. Why do they lie? Why do they, family, why? Why do these people lie? They lie and put it right out there for you to believe. But the horrible part about this is that most people will believe this stupidity. They'll believe it. I know you won't, because you're not dumb. You're not stupid. You're actually smart. You're intelligent. My family is intelligent. But this is out there, though. They put this out there for the public to accept. So that whatever it is that's under New York, whatever is under these continents, whatever is underground, as we have been reading here for the past several weeks with our lessons, the Father said that these things are going to be moving up under the earth. And it's happening right now. Just as the Bible explains it, these anomalies are taking place. And so what you are witnessing with them, they are trying to catch up to their lies. All the lies that they have told, from the solar system to the way that weather works to the constellations in the sky, they can no longer keep up with their lies. They are now able to prove, we are able to prove, that Jupiter, Mars, and these other, what they call planets, are inhabitable. That they are luminaries in the air. How do we know this here? Because the Most High has been lowering them in their orbit so that we can get a good look at it, so that we can put our instruments on there and look up at them like, okay, that planet is not inhabitable. Those are lights. Oh, yeah. That's what the earth is experiencing right now. The earth is talking now. The earth is speaking. The Most High is allowing the earth to speak. Oh, she's waking up. And everything on her that was asleep is waking up too. Everything. And we're watching it. We are witnessing it. Family, our eyes, these eyes right now are witnessing the book of Revelation take place. The book of Daniel taking place. The Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras, taking place right now. All praises to the Most High God of Israel. All praises to our Father. I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all better continue keeping these commandments. Remember, it's a race till the end. You have to endure until the end. And guess what? There's a lot of this here that you got to get through. All these lies and crap and nonsense. You got to get through this. But guess what? We're going to get through it. You just got to be smart. Use your discernment. And do not allow anybody to lead you astray. All right? Family, I love y'all, and I just wanted to jump in and do this here. Yeah, bro, this is so, what's the word? This is a big rough cut. It's a rough cut. But I'm sorry, there ain't no other way that I can do that. I wanted to make sure I sat down right in front of y'all and brought this out here to you, because there's going to be people that will take this and try to lie about it and all that. But nah, you are intelligent, you're smart, and most importantly, you are a child of the Most High God of Israel, and we are getting ready to get up out of here. So family, I'm going to get up out of here and can go back to doing what I was doing. I love you guys, and Lord willing, I will see you all Friday night. Love you, family.